we are group 24. So for our presentation title is make a whirly bird from a paper. So my name is Ryder. My group member have Lam Gaib, Lee Chun Jin, Teo Cho Jin and Nguyen Pillai. So now I will start my presentation. So have you even seen a helicopter flying through the sky? How do they stay up in the air? Helicopter use its spinning blade to generate lift, which help them to keep up in the air. As the balance spin, they have to overcome drag or air resistance, which try to slow them down. So in this project, we will build a miniature paper helicopter. Is called a whirly bird. So the whirly bird does not have a motor, but because of its special shape, its blades will still spin when it falls. This helps generate lift and slow the whirly bird down. We will try to add more weight, like the paper clip, to the whirly bird will make it fall faster. So in this project, we'll give an answer to the below question. So the first question is how to helicopter stay up in the air, and second, will adding weight to your whirly bird making it fall faster, and last question is how fast will the whirly bird fall down. So now I will pass to my group member Nguyen to continue the presentation.
Hi, my name is Muin. My student number is B0117. So today I'll be going to present a description of research. This research is called Make a Whirly Bird from Paper. The objective is to build a paper whirly bird and see if adding weights makes it fall faster. Purpose is to have a better understanding of the forces that act on the whirly bird when dropped. A helicopter is the similar aircraft to a paper whirly bird. Unlike a real helicopter, the whirly bird does not have a motor to make its blades spin. Due to its special shape, the blades will still spin as it falls. It's made up of lightweight materials. It generates additional lift that slows down the whirly bird even as it drops. A paper whirly bird will be dropped at a height of 1 meter, each time with a different amount of paper clips clipped to it. The time it took the whirly bird to touch the ground in each trial will be measured. That's all.
Okay, I'm Lee Jun Chin, student ID A4493. So I'll be talking about the formulation of the hypothesis. So based on the provisional statement about the relationship between the two variables, which includes the independent variables and also the dependent variables. So it also determines, the hypothesis determines whether a helicopter flying through the sky can affect the time to stay up in the air. So for the independent variable will be the types of helicopters flying through the sky, and the dependent variable will be the duration of the helicopters that stays up in the air. Moving on, independent variable is actually a variable that change or control in a scientific experiment to actually test on the effects on the dependent variable. So for the dependent variable is relative with the independent variable. So during the experiment, the experimenter will changes the independent variable to observe and records the effects on the dependent variable. The hypothesis of this experiment is that the heavier the amount of paper clips being attached to the whirly bird, the faster the whirly bird will fall. Thank you. I'll pass on the next slide.
Hi, I'm Lam Kayip and my student ID is A4509, and I will be presenting about description of experiment. For this experiment, it's more mainly about whirly bird made from paper can be used or not. For this experiment, we will see how the whirly bird fall to the floor taking how long, and adding some paper clip to it to see the speed, is it faster dropping or slower. And this paper clip will add some weight to it so that it can more faster to fall. And our material for it will be scissors, pencil, ruler, paper clip, and lastly is the stopwatch. For the preparation we will use pencil and ruler to draw the lines on the paper so that we can prepare the cutting of a Whirly bird. Nextly, we'll be talking about the procedure. For the procedure, first step we will be grabbing the Whirly bird from the top and to the base using the thumb and the index finger. Moving on, it will be the first time to drop the Whirly bird without using the paper clip at all to record and see the time. Next, it will be adding one paper clip to it and prepare to record the timing to 4.
Hello, Miss. My name is Teo Xiaojing. Student ID is A5170. So today I want to talk about the bar chart. So from this bar chart, you can see the white can affect the flying speed of the whirly bird. In each experiment, our group did 3 experiments. In the experiment, we use a stair to give us height to let the whirly bird fly. As you can see from the bar chart, the slowest flying is the whirly bird without paper clips. The flight speed in the 3 experiments were 4 seconds, 3.9 seconds, and 4.1 seconds, and the average was 4 seconds, respectively. In the second experiment, we put a paper clip to increase the weight of the whirly bird. The flight speed of the 3 experiments was 3 seconds, 3.2 seconds, and 3.1 seconds, and the average was 3.1 seconds. In the third experiment, we add another paper clip. For the total of 2 paper clips, the flight speed is 2.6 seconds, 2.4 seconds, and 2.5 seconds. The average was 2.5 seconds. In the final experiment, we add another paper clip with total 3 paper clips. We can clearly see that the landing speed is very fast. 3 experiment was 1.9 seconds, 2.1 seconds, and 2 seconds. Average is 2 seconds. So in conclusion, in the experiment, it can be clearly seen that the whirly bird with 3 paper clips landed faster than the whirly bird without paper clips. They are differ by a total of 2 seconds. Thank you.
Okay, for now I will be talking about the conclusion of this experiment. Based on our hypothesis, the Whirly bird made from paper can be fly on the sky, and it also can stay up in the air for a few seconds. For this experiment also was shown that putting different weight on the Whirly bird will drop it different time, or considered as the second, and this will show that the heavier the Whirly bird, the faster the Whirly bird fall to the floor. After doing this project, this will let us know that the Whirly bird made from paper can be similar like a helicopter flying on the sky, but only can last for a few seconds. This experiment will be providing us a good information and knowledge toward us to learn it. And that's all. Thank you.